Here's the brand new camera from Moultrie, just released at the start of August here. It's called the Edge. And what's really cool about it, it's got a couple functions that I really like. Number one, it doesn't have an SD card. If you guys are familiar, a lot of times a camera has issues and stops working in the field. It's because that SD card becomes corrupt. Let's face it, it takes thousands of images, probably 100,000 that you've deleted, taken off there. Pretty soon that card comes corrupt, boom, now the whole camera doesn't work. That is totally eliminated with this camera. Second talking point I want to make, it's a cell camera. This one, it doesn't really matter whose cell program you are. It's going to identify multiple national programs, hook into the best one, and that's who your provider is. If for whatever reason, say a bad storm hits, that cell tower goes down, your next closest is a different type of cellular program, it's going to automatically convert to that next one, so your camera's going to stay up and running, which is another really cool function. Third function that I think is super cool is battery life. Most of these smaller cameras, especially in this price point, which is just over $100, it's going to run on 8 AA batteries, right? They don't last that long. This one, you can run on 8, but it has the option to run it on 16. 16 is going to last a whole lot longer, so you don't have to worry about it. All the cell cameras now have a pretty popular program where it's not that expensive. Moultrie is no different. It comes with a great mobile app as well that helps you track deer, identify your deer, track them through your property. The Moultrie cameras have always been known to be a quality type of camera. I mean, they've always been that price point, but I always tell people I'd rather have a price point camera that works than really have a super high-end camera that I only have one. I'd rather have 3 of these or 4 of these versus one super great camera, because these can do it all. The more intel you can gain on your property by having 3 or 4 cameras out, the better it is. One last function that I like about this that I want to mention is the antenna on this is foldable, because a lot of times when you're moving with cameras and they're in your pack or in the back of your UTV, they get beat up, especially that antenna, because it's sticking out. Easy operation, basically just open it up, click it on. It's super easy to use, super efficient. Check it out, the new Moultrie Edge.